Even if you absolutely hate football or soccer, you probably know who Lamine Yamal is. One of, if not the best player in the world right now. At the age of, yeah, drum roll please, 18 years old. Somehow, some way, this man is a different type of human. Debuted for Barcelona at 15 years old. Scored a beautiful curling goal in the Euros. Scored a goal in the World Cup at 18. At 18, I was drunk, almost dead in a ditch. At 18, I was still fighting with my high school girlfriend who absolutely dunked on me, broke up with me, left me. Well, this guy has gone through models, has the hottest girlfriend, over, what's it about $15-17 million every other month. No, he won. Lamine Yamal is someone that I have to say, before turning 20, he's accomplished more than I think about 99% of people will ever do in their entire lifetime. And you know what? A lot of people are starting to hate him for it. A lot of people are starting to get pissed off.
Yamal dancing through challenges!
But it's not his fault. It's the fact that comparison is the thief of joy. Comparing yourself to someone who is 6 years younger than I am ruined my week. Truly did. Ruined my actual year. After seeing him score goals, I see everyone online saying the same exact thing. Everyone who's about 23 years old to 28 is saying, "Do you guys know Lamine Yamal's 18? He's absolutely beating me in life. I'm a loser." And I thought the exact same way. I thought, I have nothing. I'm 6 years older than this guy and I have absolutely nothing. No money, no girlfriend, no hope, nothing. Just me, my videos, and my school. And I started to actually resent him for it. And I realized that's where I'm going wrong because we're all on different paths. Listen, I don't have the skill, the natural talent Lamine Yamal does in football, but maybe I can find that in a different route. Maybe I can find that in my passion of making videos. But am I even close to being good at videos? Not even a fraction near close. Do I have more than 18 fans? Not even close. But everyone started somewhere. Lamine started at what? 9 years old? Truly picked up a soccer ball for the first time at 4 years old? I just made that up. But I'm sure he didn't start 4 years ago. I'm sure he started the second he was born. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Now I look at it like, I look at IShowSpeed, for example. Speed is 20 years old, has about 755,000 times more followers than I do, has made more money in probably 4 hours than I ever have doing content stuff and what, 2-3 years, like that. Then I looked at his story and I go, okay, IShowSpeed was kicked out of his house, streamed every single day for 8 hours a day to 2 people a week. His mom said, no, Wheezy out of here, had to move in with his dad. He was grinding every single day since he was 14. I started this at 18 and I took years off. I went back and forth. I was inconsistent. I'm like, that's my problem. Let's go! I keep comparing myself to someone like Speed. I keep looking at Speed like, hate this kid. I would find ways in my mind to genuinely hate IShowSpeed because of how jealous I was. This is full honesty. Every time I'd see him do a bark, I'm like, oh, he's so funny barking. Every time I see him traveling to a new country, everyone knows him. The locals love him. He's famous everywhere. He's making so much money. He's on every single talk show, which is, that's my dream. That's why I started making sports content. I always wanted to travel and go to sports games like he does. And I was pissed. I couldn't watch or listen to anyone even talk about Speed because it made me so jealous. And again, that's where I took a step back and realized he's not a naughty boy. Lamine Yamal is not a naughty boy either. They worked for what they had. Sure, they have natural skill, natural talent, natural ability to have energy, make people laugh, all this stuff, but they worked their absolute asses off. Comparing myself to them genuinely made me stop posting for weeks. I would see a post get 1 to 2 views of my own videos, and I'm like, huh. Then I go look at IShowSpeed. I'm like, okay, it has 2.5 million in 30 minutes or some crazy thing like that. And I'm like, you know what? Stop comparing myself. He earned this, and I haven't earned it yet. But you know what? If you don't quit, it eventually will come. Lamine Yamal is just a special type of person. You have to realize the average person does not make it in terms of sports athletics until 22 years old. The average streamer averages 4 live viewers every single day for at least 3 years. Every single one. But this is something you don't see. This is something I don't see. I compare myself to YouTubers who get 10 times my views, but they were grinding 10 years ago with nothing, which is exactly what I had. You look at someone like Jinxie who goes, Jinxie streamed every day, 7 hours a day to 2 people for 2 years. Please, comparison is nothing. Now, the internet truly does lie to you. When you see people going out, you see all these, hot girls, all these guys, all these douchebags posting in Croatia 1 month, Spain the next, people like that you went to high school with or in high school with, posting how much money they made with their new business. And you look at them and go, I hate you. I actually hate you. But you don't see the struggle they've had. You don't see the reality. You don't know if it's real or fake. Because in our new social media-led world, we're tricked. I have faked so many things online to girls, you have no idea. I've said I have a bunch of subscribers. Every time they look for my name, I give them fake names. Every time someone asks me like, hey, why are you film videos? I heard you film videos. Like, how many followers do you have? I'm like, oh, hundreds of millions. I'm lying because social media, most of it really is fake. It really does help to just realize a lot of that stuff is just people's highlights. It's survivorship. It's not real. Now, what I did and what you should do is start something. Find what you like and don't do it for yourself. Don't do it because you compare yourself. You see other people in that field making millions. Like, you shouldn't pick up a camera because, oh, I saw Ninja make so much money. I saw Speed make so much money, so I'm gonna start doing it. No. Do something that you love, whether it's painting, whether it's sports, whether it's, I don't know, underwater basket weaving, curling. It does not matter. Try new things, find what you love, and do it to make yourself happy, to make yourself proud, and your parents proud. Listen, your parents didn't raise you for nothing. They didn't raise you to be a loser. And a lot of the thing of my life is I think of my parents, I'm like, damn, I cannot disappoint them. I cannot, make them regret having a kid. That's why I go so hard on this YouTube stuff. That's why I'm chasing my dreams of becoming the face of sports one day. In my heart, I truly do think I'll achieve it, even with nothing right now. No proof. I have no evidence that I will be, but I want to make them proud and I want to make myself proud. Whatever you like to do not look at other people. Do not look at how successful they are or how hard it can be or if it looks easy or not. If you don't do what you love, you will hate yourself for the rest of your life. I'm sure Lamine Yamal genuinely loves football. You can see it every time, the way he dances, the way he talks about himself, the way he goes out and plays with kids on the sand on vacation. He loves what he does. That's why when people have these ESPN talk shows and these footballers podcasts, they all agree Lamine Yamal might be the best player in the world because he does it every day, loves what he does, and puts everything he has into this. Now, instead of hating and really hating Lamine Yamal and people like in my field like Speed and Jinxie and all these other sports or regular YouTubers, I started to really appreciate them because we always need a new face. Just like in NBA with Victor Wembanyama. I am so happy Victor Wembanyama plays basketball because now we have a new hero, a new guy to come save us, a new guy to come carry and be the face of the NBA who's actually fun to watch.
5 on 50, 40, 90, and 50.
Lamine Yamal, when Messi eventually retires and Cristiano Ronaldo finally retires and my GOAT, Neymar, finally retires, we will have someone to look up to. We will have someone that a bunch of kids, our kids growing up will think, Daddy, how good was Lamine Yamal? How good was Lamine Yamal? Son, Lamine Yamal, I saw his first goal in the World Cup. I saw his first goal in the Euros. I saw his first debut at FC Barcelona. I saw this, I saw that. We have someone to learn from. We have someone to take as inspiration. You don't understand how many motivational IShowSpeed videos I've watched. I know it's very creepy. I've seen a bunch of these freaks make documentaries on the story of IShowSpeed. I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna watch it because I wanted to study how he started. I had no idea his mom hated him. I had no idea he was kicked out of the house. I had no idea he had one viewer for a year. That is the only thing, I swear to God, that keeps me going. I didn't know Lamine Yamal had $14 to spend every single week when he was growing up. He had nothing. Neymar, my GOAT, he had literally not enough money to go buy food from the bakery. It was a sweet treat if once a month his mom allowed him to have a piece of cake. And he told his mom, when I grow up, I'm gonna buy the bakery factory. Yeah, bakery factory, cool word. I guess that's a real thing, but look at him now. We have to look at these new faces as inspiration, as people we can learn from, people we can look up to, because genuinely, there is no better motivation than seeing someone, a human being, do exactly what you want to achieve, do exactly what you want to do, and just following them, following their footsteps, learning how to do it, how they did it, and how they persevered through the worst times ever and still came out on top as one of the most famous, loved people in the universe right now.
To Lamine Yamal!
So if you hate Lamine Yamal, if you're jealous of him, if you get a little bit of, you feel a little bit of depression watching an 18-year-old have 15 times your net worth, just learn. It may not be soccer or football where you achieve your dreams, but it can be somewhere else. If they did it, so can you. Thank you so much for watching. Chosen Sports is at war versus ESPN, and we are fighting every single day to be bigger than them. So please subscribe and support our channel every day. It means a lot.